Good morning. Welcome back. Today we are discussing 9 ways to prevent work from home burnout. And I promise you, I was not drinking wine last night or this morning. So I have no idea why that is the word that came out of my mouth. All right, so today we are going to discuss 9 ways to prevent work from home burnout. Like everything else in the world, working from home comes with its pros and cons. Although the idea of not having to commute to work sounds like the greatest thing in the world, work from home burnout is also real. According to an Eagle Hill survey, 58% of people working from home complained about feeling burned out. As the world struggles to come to terms with the changes made in our daily lives due to the pandemic, people often overlook how remote work can also become stressful. As stated by the National Bureau of Economic Research, the average workday has increased by 48.5 minutes since the start of the first lockdown. Just because you are working from home does not make it okay for you to overwork yourself. It's crucial for your remote workers to understand the difference between burnt out and compassion fatigue. Once you understand what you're going through, you can take all the possible measures to prevent burnout at work from home. Symptoms of work from home burnout. To get the best burnout prevention and treatment, you must recognize the symptoms of work from home burnout. When you understand the symptoms, you can do your best to treat them. Here are some of the common symptoms of remote work burnout: decrease in productivity and efficiency when it comes to work, trouble focusing on work and constant forgetfulness, physical symptoms like headaches, heart palpitations, and indigestion, negative feelings about work, feeling exhausted, lazy, and unmotivated, change in sleep routine, for example, sleeping more than usual or suffering from insomnia, feeling irritable and short-tempered, and lastly, or experiencing constant anxiety and depression. 9 ways to prevent work from home burnout. If you feel any or most of these symptoms, it means you might be going through remote work burnout. You must look after your feelings. Once you treat these systems, you can improve your performance at work and become more productive. Now, I will admit that I too have, from time to time, typically it's right after I complete a major project, so I'm not as hard on myself relating to it, but I have experienced burnout. Fortunately, first of all, I'm patient with myself. And then secondly, I have always had a boss that kind of understood that. I feel like the allowance was given that I needed in order to recover from that. So I'm very interested to hear the tips that they give for how to recover from these things and prevent them in the future. Okay. So number 1, give yourself a break. There is nothing more important than your health. When you are feeling work from home burnout, it's crucial for you to take a break. This could mean going outside for a walk or just spending time with your loved ones. Disconnecting from work will help you come back fresh and motivated. If you add unnecessary pressure on yourself while working from home, it will eventually backfire. Working from home enables you to have more time during the day, but it doesn't mean you must utilize all of the time for work. It's always beneficial for your health to take a break when you are feeling overwhelmed with work. Absolutely, you want to take breaks. I've mentioned in previous videos where I would, when I was living by the lake, I would go take a walk on the lake for my lunch break. I would go walk on the lake in the mornings, depending how I felt. I would go first thing in the morning, just to kind of make a fresh start for my day. For breaks, I personally like to do meditation. When I had one particular position, I had taught myself how to take 11-minute naps just to power down. During my meetings, I will offer meditation for my team just to kind of have that break, because it, like it mentions, it can it can get overwhelming because you aren't leaving your home to go to work. It's beneficial, but also it can be taxing. And I do like that idea of taking a break as a way to prevent burnout. Okay, so then number 2, it says make time for exercise. Somebody's telling on me, huh? I'm gonna get it together, okay? I have my moments. But it says working out has many benefits, one of which is preventing burnout. When you make time for exercise, not only do you feel better mentally and physically, but also you get more done during the day. This is because exercise releases endorphins and help you work with a clear head. When you are working from home, you have extra time during the day. It is crucial that you set that time aside for productive activities like moving around and exercising. You can feel more active and release the stress you might be feeling due to work. I agree. Like I said, I used to go walking on the lake. I was more into yoga than I have been lately because I've been moving around and doing some other things currently. But definitely exercise is, I don't even think we have to preach how exercise is good for us and how beneficial it is for our brains. So definitely I do know and believe that tip is a great tip. All right, so number 3, we want to take some me time. Make sure you use some downtime to work on yourself. This could be reading a book or listening to your favorite music while taking a break from work to recharge and refocus. And if needed, talk about the way you feel with someone close who can help you. Having a hobby or interest outside of work enables you to escape from work from home burnout. Once you are done with work, distract yourself by doing something else. When you focus on something other than yourself, other than work, when you focus on something other than your work, you can relax your mind and take some time off. Focusing on the hobbies and activities you can enjoy can help you release stress. Absolutely 100%. It's just about sometimes ending that burnout is making sure that when you close that computer or when you close that home office door, or when you shut down your PC, there's no more work. It's closed. It's just the same way you do when you're walking out of that office. There's no more work. So you definitely need that work-life balance, and you need to establish those boundaries with routines, okay? Number 4, create a routine. I love it. All right, so number 4, create a routine. One way to prevent burnout is by creating a routine. When you have a structure in your day, it becomes easier for you to manage work and other responsibilities. You can set time apart for everything you want to do during the day and ensure that you are not overworking yourself. Absolutely. Set a routine. If you can, take your breaks the same time each day, take your lunch the same time each day. When we set our bodies up on these routines, it actually assists the body in releasing those different stresses that we have because it knows it's coming up for a break. Okay. Number 5, set boundaries. I just said that as well. Okay. Is she listening to me? I don't even know if she wrote this, I'm sorry. But no, set boundaries. As a remote worker, it is vital that you set boundaries to avoid work from home burnout. This means communicating with your team and clients about when you are available and not available. You should never make yourself available to other workers and clients during your off hours. Just because you are working from home does not mean you cannot set boundaries for yourself. Absolutely, 100%. I do know sometimes it's a little bit hard. I believe one time I had a conversation with a boss of mine about my issue with me having to share my personal phone number. I was like, stay there. Don't come out. Don't come over here. But no, I mean, it's within reason, right? So you just want to make sure that people know that your personal contact information is for emergency, not for invasions. Okay. But yeah. Number 6, take care of your mental health. Mental health is just as important as physical health, especially when it comes to preventing work burnout due to working from home. Make sure you take the time to relax and de-stress. Practices like meditation or yoga can be helpful in restoring balance in your life. You can unwind and relax. Looking after your mental health can help you prevent work from home burnout. Absolutely 100%. Also, if you need therapy, please seek help and go to therapy, right? Because remember, by working from home, we are spending a lot of time. If you live alone, as I do, you're spending a lot of time alone, and you want to make sure that you are not crossing that fine line of locking yourself in the house. So, I mean, we have things now, we can order food and we can order groceries in, so you just want to make sure that you're not isolating yourself and keeping yourself cooped up. So if you need to talk to someone, by all means, please talk to someone. I did heavily rely on that, especially during COVID, and I had lost my father. So definitely, if you need to speak to someone, definitely talk to someone. Okay, so you're not alone, and you want to do whatever it takes to keep yourself mentally healthy, because your mental, that's the key to all of your successes, whether big or small, okay? All right, so number 7, eat healthy foods. Eating healthy has many benefits, one of which is preventing work from home burnout. When you eat nutritious foods, you have more energy and focus throughout the day. Also, always prioritize your health and make choices that will benefit you in the long run, as there are many good things about working from home. It also comes with its own set of drawbacks, like unhealthy food choices. Keep yourself healthy and by eating the right foods to prevent burnout at work. Eating nutritious meals will help you work for longer hours without feeling tired and drained. Yes, definitely. I believe at least eat one healthy meal a day, right? I'm a snacker, but I still snack on like healthy things. Every once in a while I might wig out and snack on something junky, but even if I do, I don't beat myself up, because those comfort foods are comforting, right? So you want to just do it little by little if you're not already practicing the nutritious eating thing. But just make sure at least one of those meals are nutritious, because it is fuel, right? And so then you'll just continue to improve and increase yourself from there. All right, so number 8, get enough sleep. Like exercise, getting enough sleep is crucial for preventing work burnout. Most people need around 8 hours each day to function correctly. If you're not getting enough sleep, you will find it challenging to focus on your work and remember crucial tasks. Most people don't realize that getting enough sleep can help you have an excellent day and feel more productive. Cutting back on sleep and rest just to work overtime is never a good choice and can lead to work from home burnout. Absolutely. Everyone that knows me personally knows that I love my sleep and I do not like it disturbed. Sleep is very, very, very important, guys. It's important to weight loss, which a lot of people don't realize. Sleep is important to how cranky you're going to have Miss Kendra for the day. So, so sleep is very important. It's good for your brain. It's good to your body, allow it to rest so that it can heal itself and recuperate. So definitely, you do not want to sacrifice your sleep. I know when we're in our youth, I especially sacrificed a lot of my sleep, but I didn't need as much when I was younger. So now all I want to do is curl up like a cat in the car. I tell people I curl up in my couch like a cat with my laptop. And then I just sit it down and I go to sleep. Right? If you stress me out, I'll be right back. And you know what's funny? My grandmother used to tell me that. She's like, sometimes you just need a nap. And it's like, exactly. Some of that, you just need a nap, okay? Look, mark my words. Sometimes you just need a nap. You should try it. All right, so then number 9 and the final tip that they're giving us is take time off from work every year. Taking time off every year is another way to prevent work from home burnout. You can go on vacation or simply take some days off in the week when your family and friends need help around the house. Having downtime will revitalize you for work afterward. Taking your annual leave is your right. You should always opt for days off from work when you feel like you are exhausted. Taking a break from work is always crucial for everyone. It is not suitable for your health to think that you don't deserve time off or you can't take it. I take at least one day off a month and I'm a person, I love to travel. And so, also as a person that has had her own companies and that kind of thing, I am more aligned with freedom. Actually, freedom is my life number. My path is 5, which is freedom. But so I love freedom, which means I don't want to be bogged down with you, no matter how much I love you. And so I always need my breaks, you know. So once a month I do take at least one day off. I mean, it might just be a Friday or a Monday, just a longer weekend than otherwise, but I need that for my balance, right? And so I feel like I respect it, so my bosses should respect it, right? I haven't had anybody ever give me any slack about it, but any flack about it or whatever. But yeah, so that's just something that I do for myself. I take off every month. I take off everywhere. Every month I'll take off somewhere and just go see something, you know, go do something fun. When I do travel, I don't really need to be gone too long. Like some people need weeks or something somewhere. No, just 3 days and let me get back home. I'm a Leo and I love my home. So let me get on back home. That's cool. I saw it. I'm ready to go. But yeah, I just need that. I just need that ability to do that. And so that's why I work, so that I can do that. So yeah, so you definitely want to take those breaks. You deserve those vacations. If you only go once a year, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I guess in that case would be the reason why you take those 2 weeks, right? So if I'm taking 1 day a month, that means I'm leaving 12 days. I'm taking off 12 days. There's my 2 weeks. So instead of taking my 2 weeks at one chunk of time, I take 1 day each month. So it kind of balances out, take it or leave it. But for me, I like being home. And so I also like traveling. So I can take little brief trips and I'm back. I'm good. All right. And so the final takeaway from this article is there are many ways that remote workers can prevent feeling burnt out at work. Working from home can be a significant benefit, but it is crucial for you to work smart and not risk burnout. Use these tips to prevent work from home burnout so that you can have more time to enjoy the perks of having a remote job. Absolutely. And so I want to say thank you for staying with me until the end. I hope that you have enjoyed this article of 9 ways to prevent work from home burnout. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, my name is Kendra, the official business renovator. Welcome to my page. I am so happy to have you here today. And I hope that you enjoy. Of course, feel free to like, share, or comment on the video, as well as follow to get notifications for when I upload any new information. And also the link is in the bio where you can find all of the products that I would like to share with you on how to advance in your career. Some of you may know, and if you're new to my page, you do not know that I did recently release a book called The Great Promotion, where I discuss how I was promoted 4 times in 6 months and received a bonus while working from home. And so my name is Kendra, the official business renovator. Welcome.